When did a stupid prank on your mom go too far? When I was 8, my mom's phone was the holy grail of entertainment. She guarded it like a dragon with a hoard, which made sneaking it even more fun. I'd wait until she was in the shower or cooking dinner, then swipe it from the counter and sneak off like a little goblin, thumbs already itching for Flappy Bird. I wasn't subtle. She always caught me, usually when she noticed her high score was mysteriously lower, or when she'd open the camera app and find 47 blurry selfies of my forehead. Still, she never got too mad. Half the time she'd just shake her head and say, "At least wipe the screen next time." Eventually, I graduated from games to pranks. I figured out how to text using voice to type and started sending weird messages to my dad while pretending to be her. Once, I texted him, "Bring home 5 pounds of spaghetti and a live goose." He replied, "I'm assuming this is the goblin child." My older sister caught me one day and dared me to text, "I farted," to mom's boss. I chickened out and sent it to her own phone instead. She laughed so hard she almost dropped it in the sink. It became a weird sort of ritual. If I was bored and she left the phone unattended, it was fair game. She pretended to be annoyed, but she always had a passcode easy enough for me to guess, so I didn't think twice last week when I saw her phone charging on the nightstand. She was in the backyard watering her plants. I snuck in, unplugged it, and flopped onto her bed. I was planning to scroll through old photos, maybe see if I could find that hilarious video she took of Dad falling off a trampoline last summer. But when I unlocked it, the last thing open was a message thread with Dad. I shouldn't have looked. I didn't mean to. But the top of the screen said, "From yesterday, 11:42 p.m. The message was short. I don't know how much longer I can fake this. There were more. My finger hovered for a second. I told myself I'd read just one more. He's so different. I don't know how to connect with him. You say give it time. I have. I've tried. I didn't move, didn't blink. I just stared. Then came the one that actually felt like it hit me in the chest. Sometimes I think we'd be better off if it was just you, me, and Ava. That was my sister's name, not mine. I read it 3 times, thinking maybe I misunderstood, that maybe it was part of some unrelated conversation, a weird joke, something. But then another one popped up, time-stamped just hours before. He makes everything harder, always has. I hate saying it, but I feel like I failed with him. I locked the phone, put it back on the charger, walked to the bathroom, and sat on the edge of the tub with my hands shaking. They didn't know I saw, that I read any of it. When we all had dinner that night, everything looked normal. My mom asked about my science test. My dad passed me the mashed potatoes. My sister joked about how bad I am at using chopsticks, and I just nodded and smiled and laughed like I didn't feel like I was sinking through the floor. I haven't touched her phone since, not even when she left it unlocked next to me on the couch. Not even when I saw a notification pop up from Dad that said, "We'll talk more tonight." That was a week ago, and for the first time in years, I don't want to play Flappy Bird anymore.